What's going on, guys? Dwayne here with my investment journey, and I am back again. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about the fact that I sold $11,948 worth of shares that I had with AT&T, and I bought into an ETF, and that ETF is VUG. It's Vanguard Growth ETF, I think it is. We'll clear it all up in this particular video, but once again, I sold $11,948 worth of shares with AT&T, which was my entire position, and bought shares of VUG, which is an ETF. I'm very excited to talk about it. However, if you're new to the channel, once again, my name is Dwayne with My Investment Journey, and on this channel, I talk about how to start investing in the stock market, and I show you my investment journey. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. All right, so like I said in the beginning of the video, I sold $11,948 worth of shares with AT&T and decided to invest in VUG, which is a Vanguard ETF. Now, this was a very hard decision for me to make, but what ended up happening was I looked at what had happened since I owned AT&T, and basically, let's say I owned it a year, right? For a year, not a lot has happened. Of course, I got some dividend payments, but overall, my returns was negative. So I decided, you know what? Let me invest in this Vanguard Growth ETF. Because it's more diversified and the returns on it is pretty freaking good, not only within the last year, but the last 5 years. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys that in just 1 second on the screen. Right now, I'm going to try to pull up for you guys the Vanguard ETF for VUG, just so that I can tell you and show you guys how many companies are in this particular ETF from Vanguard, and then I will show you the difference between the last 5 years in regards to AT&T and the last 5 years in regards to this particular Vanguard Growth ETF. So we're at the Vanguard website right now, as you guys can see, and I'm just going to scroll down to show you guys. So on the risk potential, this one is a 4 out of a 5. Which is not too bad. I have a 5 out of a 5 with VGT, which is another Vanguard ETF. So this particular ETF right here has in it 385 companies, some of which include Apple, Microsoft, Google, which is Alphabet Inc., Amazon, Facebook, Tesla, Nvidia, Visa, Home Depot, and PayPal. Now, for the longest time, I wanted to get positions with Microsoft, Google, Amazon, not necessarily Facebook, but it's on there. Definitely I already have shares with Tesla, right? So I wanted to get some shares with Nvidia, Visa, Home Depot, and PayPal. So this was a really, really good buy for me personally, just because it allowed me to grab some shares with, once again, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Facebook, Nvidia. Those are important companies, and I probably should have individual shares with each company, but I don't because this ETF from Vanguard exists. Now, one of the things that I think is really cool, if you look at this one here, it's giving you a hypothetical situation. Had you invested $10,000 10 years ago in this particular Vanguard ETF, which is VUG, that $10,000 would be worth, as of September 30th, that would be worth $58,000. So that would be 5 times, almost 6 times your money for just investing $10,000 in this particular ETF and letting it sit. Now, of course, this is based on the last 10 years. So that is a hypothetical situation. What I will show you guys right now is right here. This is AT&T, of course. They're currently trading for $25.68. Let me scroll down at the bottom and show you that I did sell my entire position with AT&T, which was back on October the 4th. And as you guys can see here, I sold my position, and at the time it was trading for $27.35 when I sold my entire position, which I got $11,948.79. Now, I had invested over $12,000 with AT&T. So once again, my overall return is negative, but I had to get the F out of there, and I'm kind of glad that I did, because at the making of this video, like I said, they're currently trading like almost $2 less. So it's $27.35 per share, and right now they're trading at $25.69. Now, if I show you the returns on AT&T for the last year, you see that it's down negative 7.35%. You can see that here, or $2.02. Okay, that's the last year. Now, if I show you the last year's return on this Vanguard ETF, they're up. It's up $58 or 24%. So had I invested in this a year ago, like I invested it with AT&T, I would be up substantially. But you know, such is life. Knowledge is power. We're here now. But I wanted to show you guys that. I'll actually show you the 5-year comparison. So in the last 5 years for AT&T, AT&T has actually gone down 34%, which is $13.24. Now, the last 5 years for this particular Vanguard Growth ETF, which is VUG, the last 5 years, it has gone up 167%, which is $187. So once again, after great deliberation, I decided, you know what, I need to sell this position. I just didn't believe that it made sense, even though I was investing in AT&T for the dividend aspect. When you keep seeing the value of your account go down, and I know that this is supposed to be the long haul game, man, you really start to ask yourself, you know, and then especially AT&T decided to cut their dividends this year. I was not a huge fan of that. And so I was just kind of like, you know what, I think I need to get rid of this position. I definitely wanted to invest in VUG earlier. Okay. And so I was like, you know what, VUG is just a very, very solid ETF. The simple fact that it has 285 companies, I think it is. Let me double check with you guys here. Yes, 285 companies, and the top 10 holdings are solid companies. That's what I love about, if you can do the research, you can see basically all the answers. With this particular ETF, these top 10 companies are basically showing you guys the answer to success, right? So Apple, number 1, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Facebook, Tesla, Nvidia, Visa, Home Depot, and PayPal. Basically, they're telling you, we believe so much in these companies that they're going to be our top 10 holdings, and they're going to be the majority out of the 285 companies that make up this particular ETF, which once again is VUG. I think that is incredible. Let me show you guys overall where my portfolio is. Today's actually a very, very good day. And another reason why it's a good day is because, of course, Apple is doing well today. Tesla is doing well. Microsoft is doing well. Today's just a green day. As you can see, my portfolio is up today alone $2,600, which makes the value of my account currently at the making of this video, because this is live, $248,081, $94. Of course, this is going to fluctuate because this is live. I'm really excited because I decided to sell my shares with AT&T, I think back on October the 4th. Let me just double check with you guys here, show you guys. So I decided to sell my entire position with AT&T on October the 4th. As you guys can see here, for $11,948.79. Then I went over to VUG and I grabbed shares on the same day, October the 4th. The only difference was I spent $5 less because Robinhood charges $5 for Robinhood Gold. So I needed to have a $5 balance in my account so that when they charge for Robinhood Gold, my money would be there. So that's why you see a purchase in the amount of $11,944.58. Okay, so basically I think it was $11,948. So there's a little discrepancy there as far as not purchasing the exact $11,948 worth of VUG. However, since October the 4th, right? So I sold a negative position with AT&T since October the 4th in regards to VUG. My average cost, and the reason why I decided to pull the trigger is because it had dropped $285 per share, was lower than it had been. So if I click on let's do the last month's marker here. So as you guys can see here, October the 4th, which is when I bought it, the low, or basically low-ish, was $285.38. And I bought all the shares that I could, and my average cost is $285.97. So since October the 4th, when I grabbed my shares, you can see that I'm actually up $543 here, which is 4.55%. I couldn't be more happy, and I just wanted to take the time and share. The thing about investing in the stock market is sometimes you do have to decide, hey, should I pull the trigger on this? And it's hard when you're thinking that this investment is going to be a long haul, long-term thing, so you shouldn't panic, blah, 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 so on and so forth. However, after always researching, I'm always doing some research, I'm always kind of listening to kind of see where I should put my money. I'm like, you know what, I definitely can't wait anymore. And since that particular day, October the 4th, was such a red day in the market, not necessarily for all my stocks in my portfolio, but definitely when I saw that VUG was down like that, I was like, yo, I gotta jump on these shares because AT&T is not doing anything for me. So once again, I wanted to show you guys that in this particular video. All right, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It helps the channel tremendously. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. All right, once again, my name is Dwayne with My Investment Journey, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.